We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Yo, check it out. We got Wack 100, DJ Akademiks, Poetic Flocko, Big Chuck discussing if Bricc Baby exposed Lil Durk for the murder, for the alleged hit on Quando Rondo. So let's get to the content. Listen to what they talking about. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Run the content.
In the block.
Hey, Wack, let me ask you a music question and everybody else could chime in.
What up?
So, right before we got the confirmation, and again, Chad, I've confirmed it. He's currently locked up in Broward County Jail. He's locked up on orders of the marshal with a no bond. He will be extradited, or actually there's going to be an extradition hearing. I guarantee his lawyers will waive that and get him to California immediately, that they could get him in front of that district judge. Here's the thing, right? What was posted on his Instagram was an Instagram story pretty much announcing his album date. It says album mode loading 11/22. Now, we know how everybody's giving it up with lyrics, this and third. Dirk has some songs where he's specifically talking about spanking niggas out or getting stuff done to them. You're a manager, Wack. If your artist is charged with murder for hire and say he had an upcoming album about to come out, do you let the album come out? Keep in mind, it would be priceless promotion for it to come out, but it's definitely going to be something that's going to be analyzed by the feds. What's the gut call of the manager, or do you leave it up to his counsel and him, even though he's incarcerated? What's your first thought? Let's hear it.
First and foremost, probably tied into a contractual obligation, and we probably didn't spend millions of dollars with advancement and creating the album. I would probably, the equal medium would be go through the music and try to eliminate anything that might be incriminating to deliver the product to get his back end money and get his album out to his fans.
Okay. By the way, what you just said described exactly what happened with 6ix9ine. This is why 6ix9ine dropped an independent album. When he caught a racketeering charge, Universal said, we don't want to touch it. We're not distributing that through us, because if the feds ever come in, they're going to come at us. He did strip down the album, but that it was released, I believe, through Create as an indie album through 10K because Universal wouldn't touch it. And again, some of the lyrics had to be changed. Some of the stuff had to, because again, you don't want that stuff being in court when, who knows, this might be the last album for however long, or you don't want the music to be used against you.
No, that's a fact. That's why I said I would go through it and change the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Give anything that was incriminated, eliminated. But I would deliver product, and I would let the fans know we had to make a few adjustments. It may not be as gritty, but it is what it is.
Flocko, and I'll bring you in for this. We all know the thing about Dirk lyrics that is so potent is that Dirk is always talking direct. He's talking about what's going on. He's talking about his ops. He's talking about niggas they slid on. He's not the guy who just makes music to make music. If there's an album that comes out and they have to remove all type of references, it doesn't sound the same. It kind of sounds a little bit stock rather than the normal Dirk talking directly to the people and about people he don't like. What do you feel that reception will be, or how will you feel about that particular project?
Dirk ain't no talented nigga. Dirk ain't no musician. Like, Dirk ain't no nigga that's about to create no profound piece of work. The only reason, bro, we listen to Dirk, bro, is because Dirk been telling these fairy tales about how he a slaughter, how he a gangster, my nigga. As soon as you take out the gangster shit, listen,
hold on,
bro, Dirk ain't no.
Wax say you tripping, and I agree with it. Wack,
you tripping, bro? You tripping? Come on, bro.
What? Dirk ain't no lyricist. Dirk ain't no musician, bro. Like, Dirk, bro. Huh?
Go ahead, Wack. Yeah, he listen.
Flocko, cut that out, bro. Show some respect, bro. Come on, my nigga. Whether something happened or not, bro, let's not take away from who's great at what they doing. The numbers don't lie. the fans don't lie, bro. You cannot sit up here and say Dirk is not one of our top artists in the last. I'm gonna get a nigga 5 to 7 years, bro. He been doing his thing. Come on, bro.
And here's why. Listen, right? But here's why the numbers do lie, right? Because we've seen what happened when Dirk wasn't on that drill shit. When Dirk was trying to be like Dej Loaf, we seen he got dropped from the label. He wasn't selling. He wasn't shit. Von came around, and Dirk realized, oh shit, I can be gangster with like no talent and blow up. And then what? He stole Von shit. He got hot again. So as soon as Dirk said, hey, bro, I'm in a Rico, bro. I can't talk about no gangster no more. I'm gonna go back to trying to be Dej Loaf. He flopping, bro. Bro, Dirk ain't.
First of all, let me tell you something. I watched Dirk rise, fall, go to New York, move around solo, recreate himself, and come back and rise 10 times more than he was prior. You give me another artist that have done that.
I agree. Hey, let me tell you this. One of the reasons why me and Dirk have a pretty good relationship, and he told me this in private, but he also said it in public. He said, Ak, this is why even when I know 6ix9ine was your man, when me and him was getting into it, I never took anything and I never put it against you because I know that me and you had a relationship before that. I remember when I was dropped from Def Jam, and I remember when you was doing your streaming shit, and I remember when I called you up and I said, Ak, this is a real call. He said, Ak, I see you playing NBA 2K online. Yo, I don't got no label, I don't got no nothing, I don't got no support. Yo, you be having a little bit of an audience. Yo, I'll play 2K with you. Let's just play my music in the background. You could ask me whatever you want. We're talking about 2014, people. 2014, 2015. This is Dirk as humble as they come.
He was on his rise.
Yeah. So actually, I think it was 2015. My bad. But anyway, at that time with Dirk, man, I realized how humble that man was, but I also realized how talented he was because everybody knows, and Wack knows especially, because Wack knows how hard it is to get an artist to pop off in the first place. When you get somebody to pop off once and they cool down a little bit, the label gives up on them, stop funding them, and abandon them, and people think that wave is over, for that artist to come back, you can't tell me that's not talent. And Wack knows that's a fact.
No.
Wack,
he stole Von's style, man.
No, hell no, that's hard and it's very rarely done.
Hey, Wack,
I got Big Chuck on here from Death of the Cloud Chaser. Will you let them know, Chuck, a year ago when we exposed Bricc Baby caught that Fed gun case in June 2023.
That's a fact, bro. And now it got me thinking, like, why he still ain't been to court, bro? He ain't been to court yet.
It's one of my top researchers right here.
He ain't been to court yet. And then, like, Flacco, I know you online right now, but with this whole Bricc Baby situation, bro, you know Bricc Baby and went to court. You know Adam said that nigga got, he bought him out for that Fed case, bro. Why that nigga, like, why he heard that Lil Durk was in jail and Lil Durk was, like, he heard that LOTF was going to jail and all this shit, and his face just looked like he was shitting bricks.
Today, I need to pause. I need to do some, it's a new day, and it's something I do every time it's a new day. R&B, I love you, baby. It's a new day. Go ahead, let's get back to the content.
Hey, look, on some real shit though, that nigga Bricc, when he heard that the FBI was involved,
I'm gonna be honest with you, that looked funny.
He looked like he was shitting bricks, bro.
No, I agree with you. That kind of look a little funny. And I asked Remo to try to get Bricc on here. You know what I mean? Me and him, we not at odds anymore. But I would love to talk. Like, maybe he was just like, damn, that's my man. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I really got confirmation that Dirk got locked up, like, I was hurt. Like, because like it was somebody who like I really like and I'm rooting for. Now, I know at the time,
me too.
I know he didn't know that Dirk got locked up. He just heard about the Fed indictment, and he looked a little spooked. But maybe he knew the other guys. Maybe he knew, you know, Didi and everybody else who got locked
Akademiks,
up.
let me ask you a question though. Like, Bricc Baby not being, you know what I mean, you not being a street dude, right?
Uh-huh.
And then Bricc Baby, he's saying on social media like, yeah, the niggas got they did back. They did this, the Lil Pap and all that.
You
bro,
can't
don't
say
you
they
think that's
can't slide
federal,
no more.
Don't you think that's federal Akademiks? Right or wrong, bro?
No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you 100%. But Adam was on here earlier and he said something to me really important. he said that the reason why he wanted to, again, this is on tape tonight. He says the reason why he knew he had to hire Bricc Baby is after a conversation like this, he's like, this guy, he's just speaking. Like, he's just kind of giving it up. So here's the thing.
No, nigga. Adam knew that this nigga will crash out in jail.
It's a good point. That's for good content, content, right? Hey, Akademiks, that is for good content, right? If you got a co-host who will tell and they really in the streets, that's for good content, right?
Y'all don't get no. Y'all think it was like that? I mean, all right, but you know, Adam is mad. Like, Adam's slick. I think Adam realized, like, Adam always is looking for the guy. Like, I knew DW Flame wouldn't work up there because DW Flame looked like he's trying to.
Hold on, watch your mouth.
No,
watch your mouth about nephew.
No, but DW Flame looked like he separates the streets and the internet. When you're at No Jumper, unless you're a Wack 100 who's fluid with both of them, like Wack could be joking about him with some porn stuff and then talk a little bit stuff, but Wack doesn't ever say something on there that's incriminating. I think DW doesn't have that skill like you have, Wack. So like for him, it's a hard no. He like I would see him up there like
DW ain't saying nothing incriminating.
No. I never say he did. I said no. I never say that. I said
Bricc Baby.
No.
Bricc Baby.
Hold on.
He does that shit.
No.
Hey, you saying there's a potential?
No. What I'm saying is that when I would watch DW up there, he would be just mad uncomfortable when the conversation went certain way. I don't think Adam wants that. Adam needs somebody who could give it up. Like, and when I mean give it up, you might have to snitch a little
yes
bit.
Man, like Sharp said, he need Lush, he need Bricc Baby, yes man, correct?
Well, it's not even yes. I think he wants somebody who's gonna talk street business on air, like the snitching part of it. Just say it all. So when I think Bricc probably realizes, yo, he want me to tell everybody online who did the shooting and who got shot and who niggas can't say slide for Von. Yeah, I think he want that. So that probably helps out Bricc a little bit. But in this situation, it looks crazy because now we looking at him like, bro, are you the reason? You know what I mean?
Wait, hell nah, right? Like, wait.
When I first heard about Bricc Baby, it was before No Jumper, bro. I was covering Lil Durk, so you know, of course, you covering somebody, you gonna see what somebody's saying about him. That dude, Bricc Baby, was saying a whole lot of things on Camp Capone and the rest of these platforms, and I was thinking, like, maybe he lying. Why is he saying this? I know Lil Durk and them gonna check him. Maybe it ain't true. That's what I found out. I'm like, maybe it ain't true. But then when I heard Low say that, yo, he one of them. I'm like, oh hell no. How could that even be possible? Why would y'all even co-sign something like that? But they did, and now we here.
And to be fair though, I don't feel like Bricc Baby was the catalyst for Dirk and them being indicted, right? Because again, I think they said like OTF Jam was one of the reasons. Again, I'm not sure, right? But I don't feel like the feds looked at like a No Jumper and you know and said, okay, yeah, we got Dirk and them now. No,
wait,
right?
hold on. And I'm agreeing with you slightly on that, right? But until we find out who co-conspirator 4 is, that's a local dude who gave the drop up that would be in on the plan or not plan, but knew about what happened. And if Wack is right saying, hey, everybody was under the assumption some Armenians did it, and this guy pops up on
weed deal.
Yeah, and this guy pops up and said, hey, yo, just to let y'all know, y'all can't say Slav Ivan no more, and he gives people information. Man.
Hey, Wack.
That sounds like something that a people
y'all
say.
got some shit
AKA
going on
Bricc
right
Baby.
now. Y'all right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, bro,
Like,
Wale, man, I'm telling you, bro, Bricc got the killers everywhere, bro. Be careful, man.
Wait. Wait, what was said? Wack, what did you say?
Oh, I'm saying, like, Akademiks. You and Wack got some things going on right now. Y'all almost there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true, bro. Why would Bricc Baby a 6-0 from some crip hood in Los Angeles go online and say like this man did this or this man did that. That was get back. Don't nobody do that in the streets, bro. They leave it in the streets. That's fairy tales. Why would Bricc Baby come online and say things like that? And even then, Flacco, he online, right? Flacco made a whole video about this whole scenario. Right?
Hold up now.
Flacco?
Wait, Flacco, you did a video about this?
Yes.
I made a video about the fan. Again, not my theory. The fans said Bricc Baby was involved. So I made a video like
Bricc
saying
Baby
like
check you
the
about
fans said this, and here's why I don't believe what the fans are saying. So it
he
wasn't my theory. I covered the fan theory.
Wait, did Bricc Baby check you about that?
Double down.
Yes,
He did?
yeah, and that's why like we had a little riff for a little minute, but then we back cool.
Wait, what do you mean he checked you about I mean, explain.
Behind the scenes, you know. Here, listen, because I felt like the fans
Tell the
like
truth, bro.
okay.
Listen me on,
So
Flacco, just spit it out, bro.
listen, I made a video
look,
documenting the fan theory because Quando Rondo like dropped a song, right?
Hold on.
Where he was sort of
I got Ghost on here from Death of the Cloud Chasers. I got my man Prince on here from the Hunter side here researching for the exposures. Everybody been following this shit. We've been following Bricc, the first one that told the world OTF has something to do with it. We followed his arrest in June of 2023 of an AK-47 by the federal government, and that nigga is yet to go to court. We got Big Chuck on here, we got Prince on here from the other side, and we got my man Ghost on here. Flacco,
I know he's in the court. I looked it up.
Listen, now I got the hitters on here. Flacco, tread lightly.
All right, well, hold on. Wait. Y'all break it down and let's see if Flacco disputes anything y'all say.
Okay, go saying Bricc Baby. Who wanna run first? Go to Prince. Y'all know how to do it. Let's start back when the murder happened. We all thought it was over weed and some Armenians or some niggas killed this nigga. Quando said a nigga reached over him and killed this man. And the first nigga that mentioned OTF, I'm gonna let y'all take it from there. And then 4 months later, this nigga got a federal AK case. I got on his bumper. He ain't been to court 15 months. I'm gonna let him run with it. I'm gonna mute up.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. Like Bricc Baby basically jumped in this on his own, bro. Look at what he's saying online. Look at what he's saying immediately after this, bro. He's falling straight into that line of all the narratives of Bricc Baby took a bag to drop Quando location, bro. Flacco know this, bro, because Flacco, like Chuck said, Flacco did a whole video on this, bro. Flacco holding back right now, bro. He not really being himself, and I think a lot of that has.
Wait, hold on. Flacco did a video on Bricc Baby possibly dropping a location? No way.
Hell nah, I didn't do that. Like hell nah.
Flacco did a
video. It was a video about the fan theory, not about the.
Flacco did a video implicating Bricc Baby as being part of Quando Rondo's homie Lil Pav's murder, bro.
All right, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on one second. Yo, wait. So, since we have you on here, Flacco, explain the video. What was your theory how Bricc Baby could be involved? Let's hear it.
Bet. So, Quando Rondo dropped a song, and he name dropped Bricc Baby a couple times in that song, alluding to the LA thing, right? To the Lil Pop incident. So what I said was, Quando Rondo is dry snitching. So I made a video where I said, the fans think that Bricc Baby is involved because of this, and this, because of the song that Bricc Baby dropped where he was sort of alluding to it, but like he was just trolling because, again, the fan got a theory out. He's trying to capitalize off the fan theory. So he dropped a video, kind of like alluding to it as well. So then I covered the song, the fan theory. Fans like posted like a photo of Dirk and Bricc together and on Reddit and claiming that Brick's the one who got the bag instead of.
Wait, hold on. Flacco.
What's up?
And I gotta ask.
I made a video saying, that's not true. Bricc was not involved.
Flacco, because I want you to blink twice if you're in trouble. You're not saying
I got the big boulders.
Hold on,
he's in trouble.
Wait, you're not saying an alternate version of the story because you think Bricc is gonna give you a wedgie, right?
Oh yeah, that's a fact. He's scared right now.
Yeah,
He's
because
I'm telling you.
hold on.
I made the video about
Yo, Flacco, the reason why I'm saying that is because you literally said that you're saying he was trolling and he was playing the role of acting like that. But how do you know that if you're not really, because you're saying you're only going by what the fans are saying. So are you tapped in or are you not tapped in? Because when I used to do the War in Chirac, I used to be going off what fans said. It's not like I knew really what was going on. Do you really know what's going on, or you're going by what the fans said? Because it feels like you're saying he's checking you. You kind of know something, but you're also going by what the fans said.
Academics, hold on,
No, just hold on. I said the fans was lying and Bricc was telling the truth, and then I gave Bricc side the story, and that's what it was about.
Hey, Prince, you here?
Yeah, what up, Wack?
Prince for my research team. Prince, send me the link. All right, send me that link real quick. I sent you the other day. Send it to me.
I got you.
I got it. Yo, Act. I just sent you the link. Prince is part of our exposers, the research team. There it go. Quando Rondo exposed info that could send Lil Durk and Bricc Baby to jail. This dude, Flacco. Stop playing, Flacco. You on there with the exposer. You lucky loose cannon in 600 is sleep. I got Chuck.
Flacco, that was definitely you.
I got Prince on the 100 side. Your ass is playing. Now run that shit right there, Act. There it go.
So the video, Act.
We got content. There you go. I got my research team in here. I got my hitters in here. You in here playing, Flacco.
Hey, but the crazy part is, it's another clip that's on 16 Shadow page where Flacco asked like Bricc these questions and he doubled down on it. He like, yeah, you know, we don't gotta say that, but it is what it is.
In the last couple years, the biggest mystery in LA is the murder of Quando Rondo's best friend, Lil Pop.
New details tonight in a deadly shooting near the Beverly.
Let's skip past this.
The murder is still unsolved. There's no suspect the police has released for this murder. However, the fan...
Yo, Flacco, how do you fix the stutter for your own videos? You be stuttering like on goddamn no jumper. But all right, let me keep hearing.
This has automatically given Lil Durk credit for this murder due to the history between Lil Durk, King Von, and Quando Rondo. Obviously, because Quando Rondo and his brother Lil Tim is responsible for the death of King Von. So people automatically assume that Quando Rondo and his best friend getting hit up was a hit called by Lil Durk. Lil Durk wasn't in LA at the time of Lil Pop's death, so the fan theory is Lil Durk solicited the help of a reputable LA gang member, Bricc Baby, to...
What? Yo, come on, Flacco.
See what I'm saying?
Wait, Flacco. Yo,
wait.
Put the full video, Act. It's nah, bro.
Flacco.
Nah, come on, bro. Like, yeah, nah, bro. Like, that's how the context. You can't just...
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play it again.
Lil Durk wasn't in LA.
More than what he's saying.
Wait, hold on. Let's see.
And Hit Up was a hit called by Lil Durk. Lil Durk wasn't in LA at the time of Lil Pop's death, so the fan theory is Lil Durk solicited the help of a reputable LA gang member, Bricc Baby, to take out Lil Pop and Quando Rondo. Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Bricc Baby, who can be seen here, photograph of Lil Durk in LA a month before Lil Pop's murder. Fans will claim that Lil Durk will pay Bricc Baby $100,000 for the hit. Bricc Baby is a rolling 60 neighborhood crib and Quando Rondo is too, so the theory itself appeared to be far-fetched. That's until Quando Rondo took to his Instagram to denounce the neighborhood card and drop his flag. Quando Rondo will state that he's dropping his flag because there's no loyalty in this, and the neighborhoods didn't have his back how he thought they would have his back. But the rumors that Lil Durk paid Bricc Baby $100,000 for the hit on Lil Pop and Quando Rondo really grew some legs and even wings when Bricc Baby dropped his single Not Enough. Bricc Baby would respond back to the fan theory of him receiving $100,000 for the hit on Lil Pop and Quando Rondo. See, Bricc will respond back with some really questionable lyrics.
He was ducking, trying to hide, now he inside a blunt. We dropped 100 on yo, gotta go scrape your partner up. Them trying to flip this brand new charger, trying to follow up. We charged a quarter for a pack of hundreds, not enough.
Didn't have an issue with anybody. Those would be the dudes he would call because they do great work, allegedly, right? I don't know. But here's why that $1 million number was really important. Quando Rondo himself would have...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, shit. I haven't watched one of Flacco. I haven't seen a Flacco breakdown like this.
You see what I'm saying, Academics?
Nah, you broke this shit down like a kilo of coke. Yo, Flacco, you was
exposures, bro. You see that?
Yo, Flacco, you was like a genie, nigga. Like you was like Miss Cleo, nigga. You seen the future, nigga. You broke the shit like that down like a kilo of coke.
I said in the video. Wait, I said in the video that I do believe the fan theory is false and Bricc Baby is innocent. So I do believe Bricc is innocent.
Hold on, let me ask you a question though. You work with Bricc Baby. Why would you even report a fan theory if you didn't believe it?
No, because the thing was, I was trying to say, yo, Quando Rondo is snitching.
They say everything about Wack, right? You think I would go do a report and be like, yeah, this is what they're saying? Without, hold on, even if you say that, you're supposed to call. I'm gonna call Wack and be like, yo, this is what they saying about you. What's up, nigga?
I was pretty much saying, yo, Quando Rondo is lying on Bricc Baby and trying to implicate him, and he's self-snitching and he's lying. So I was saying that Quando Rondo was lying, and that was the whole purpose of the video.
Oh, you didn't believe
Quando Rondo shit.
Oh, you didn't believe him?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
You feel me? Because Quando did name drop Bricc Baby multiple times in that song when referencing the LA thing. And I'm saying, yo, this is wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, you're trying to send my guy to jail because Bricc is my guy. And that's what, you feel me? And that was the purpose of the video. But people sort of like got hung up on the first like half of the video.
When Bricc Baby tried to check you about it, what was that conversation about?
Hey, listen, I told Bricc Baby, yo, listen, bro, I love you. I would never try to incriminate you. However, when it comes to content, bro, my audience comes first. Meaning, bro, like my audience is who changed my life. Like, right? Like Akademiks, Adam, and my audience is who's responsible for why I'm able to feed my family, right? So like when it comes to doing content, bro, the only responsibility I have is to my audience. But I would never go out my way to harm Bricc Baby.
All right. Well, Wack, what do you think about that?
I think Flacco's full of cock-a-doodle-doo. And he knows that Bricc Baby wanted to whoop his ass a time or two about some of these things he did. Am I not right, Flacco? Flacco?
I can only think of one time, like a time or two is, I don't know about 2 times, but just once, right?
Okay, Flacco, so you said all this incriminating shit and exposing him that you were saying he didn't have a problem with?
Hey, listen. So with that particular video, right, Wack, like, and he was kind of upset, but I had to explain to him, yo, bro, I'm actually like, I'm cleaning up your name. Meaning, bro, like, I'm clearing up your name and
that's not
and telling people, yo, they're lying on you.
Hey,
and like, once I said that, man, he understood it afterwards.
Yo, I ain't gonna, yo, Flacco, I fuck with you. I love you, brother, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like Bricc saying, yo, I was clearing up Lil Durk saying when I said you can't say slide for Vaughn no more. Like, no, nigga, we wasn't even thinking about that. You just made us now think.
Yo, Flacco, can I ask you a question, Flacco? One of the exposers just heard me this. Is Big U and Bricc Baby been pressing you behind the scenes to kind of silence yourself about things?
Hell no.
Now, before you lie, Flacco, don't make me expose some shit, Flacco.
Flacco, you're not getting pressed by no Big U and Bricc Baby, are you?
Tell me the info that like you have first, what?
Oh shit!
It's coming out. It's coming out.
No, wait. Listen, I've never talked to Big U and off camera. So like, I've never like talked to him and off camera. So I wouldn't know where that's coming from.
Talk to him through Bricc Baby. It's a bad weed deal. Something had to do with our meetings and purges. Quando Rondo keeps it 100 and says a nigga reached over him and killed his man. Okay, 4 months later, motherfucking Bricc Baby goes on the show with you and says they can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von no more. You oblivious to what he's talking about because you, like all of us, thinking that incident happened over a bad weed deal with some people that don't look black. You throw a name out. He said no. He says Little Pop or whatever the nigga name that got killed, respectfully, right? He said,
he said FBG Cash. He threw out FBG Cash, which don't even make any sense.
Bricc Baby, because he's oblivious like all of us. Bricc Baby throws out the real name, right? Boom. Okay, that's the first time we ever heard mention of OTF in Beverly Hills, California, having anything to do with that body. 4 months later, in June of 2023, Bricc Baby catches an AK-47 case that's picked up by the federal government. And to date, he has yet to go to court.
No, Wack, June, a year later, they opened up. They had a grand jury meeting. A year later in June, they had a grand jury meeting.
Yep, June they have a grand jury meeting, and then they open it up. And today, 4 months after that, 6 people picked up, including Lil Durk, for the killing of the dude that he mentioned to the world first in February on your platform. Is that not right? The right chronological order, Flacco?
It does appear to be the right order, but Bricc Baby was saying that like he was saying, yo, the fans are saying that you can't, that like there's no saying like slide for Von no more because of this, right? So in an interview, right, I feel like the part is out of context. Is Bricc was saying, yo, the fans are saying this. So he was saying, yo, I'm getting it from the fans. Which, again, I don't know if it's true or not.
How do you know what the fans are saying? What the fuck did he just say? Did you say Bricc said the fans are saying? How does he know what the fans are saying? Damn, Flacco, what are you saying?
So, Flacco, you think it's just a coincidence that 2 people connected to Bricc Baby just recently got arrested by the feds? Pee Wee Longway and now Lil Durk. You think that's just a coincidence?
Oh, my God, I'm muting up.
Is that a coincidence, Flacco?
Man, listen, bro. If you think that Bricc Baby got Pee Wee Longway, like, look, listen. I feel like at this point, bro, that's a reach, bro. Right now, listen, the Dirk thing, I can probably hear y'all on it, but the Pee Wee could not. Come on, bro.
But do you think it's
he was the last nigga with him?
Right. Your boy Bricc Baby might have went bad, bro, and it's looking like he definitely went bad, bro. And I really believe Big U and Bricc Baby got you tied up over there, bro.
I've never spoken to Big U, though. I do want to say that.
I know this. Akademiks said it's a local dude who was dropping the pin and for where these people was at around LA. And you just said, Flacco, earlier that Quando Rondo came to LA, checked in, or where he's from, we know what he claimed. And you said right after the murder, he went back to Georgia and dropped his flag. That's what you just said, right, Flacco?
Yes, Wack. I do believe, though, Wack, that it was, that it was somebody that he checked in with, but I don't think that person was Bricc Baby.
Man, oh man.
Hey, Wack, let's keep it real, though. One of them dudes that's in that picture, I'm not going to say who it is. One of the ones that's wanted out of the 5 is definitely a 6-0. That's a fact.
I believe co-conspirator 2 is probably someone who would be gang affiliated and probably the person. I think Rondo knew that the person who gave his low away was someone who was, I don't want to say neighborhood or whatever, but somebody involved in that thing. Now, whether you want to say is Bricc or somebody that knew Bricc or is somebody he trusted, clearly. We gotta. Let me tell you this. We're going to wait for certain shit to be proven in court, but 1 and 1 we could definitely make 2 with, okay? And what it says is that 4, co-conspirator number 4, gave the location to the hotel. 1 nigga flew by private jet from Miami. 4 people flew from Chicago. They got cars, they got everything, and they drove to the hotel the same day trying to catch him. Couldn't catch him. The next day they pulled back up there. Couldn't catch him. They realized that he left. He went to one place, which is a clothing store, and then the guy gave him looked like there was somebody more than watching him, like probably even communicate with other people. It got to be a local person because that's the only person that didn't travel according to the feds.
It got to be the only person that knew They can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von no more. Ain't that right, Flacco?
Flacco, what you think, brother?
And here's why I'm reluctant, right? Because if Bricc was involved, I don't think Bricc would come on like no interview and say that. You feel me?
Bricc has a job
in
No Jumper.
He wouldn't come online.
Wait, hold on. Right? Bricc has a job in No Jumper, so he's gonna have to show out at one of these like Tuesday, Thursday, whatever the case is.
Yes.
If you're on camera with Bricc, will you ask him the question, bro? Did you drop the location on Quando Rondo?
They asked somebody today. The nigga looked like he saw a ghost.
I'll be real, bro.
Straight ghost.
I've called Bricc like 6 times. Listen, bro.
Academics.
I've called Bricc like 6 times in the last hour.
So you called Bricc 6 times, and what did he tell you?
I haven't heard from Bricc.
What you mean you haven't heard from him?
I haven't heard from Bricc.
Does he usually pick up the phone, or is he usually maybe he's smashing a girl? You never know. Might be a wild boy.
Lucky I can't pull my nigga Richard here, boy, from neighborhood.
Hold on. So, wait. Does Bricc usually answer the phone when you call him?
Goddamn right he does.
At times
he can't sleep right now. That Negro cannot sleep right now. He know that interview. He done fucked up saying that. And I don't care what he say. Tomorrow morning, he has to show us a court date.
Well, Flacco, all right. So
this.
Flacco, you're a smart guy. When you get no answer from him, like tonight, what's going through your mind? Like, again, we're not saying as a fact, but what's your initial thoughts?
Well, one is, I feel like everybody know that, that I'm a snitch and I can't hold water. So, like, I wouldn't even expect a nigga, who's a street nigga to even, like, pick up my phone call and talk to me about, like, no murders or Dolph, right? Like, again, because niggas know.
On your show.
If I know something, I'm telling it.
Wait. So you believe that he's probably not talking to you because this is a serious time, and why talk to a civilian like you who will tell? Well, here's what Wack just said. Well, if he feels like that, why the hell would he entertain you? Even kind of going back and forth with him about why they can't say slide for Von anymore.
Man, hey, listen, right? Hey, look. If you sit like across from me, man, and during like an interview, bro, listen, bro. I learned from Act, bro. It's a comfortable environment. Jokes is flying, man. Feel me? And while jokes is flying, bro, I might sneak in a question. You feel me? You feel me? So right, and I think that's what was done. But like, again, man, I feel like Brady was kind of like joking, like tongue in cheek about it, bro. Because I don't feel like.
Wait. So, Flacco, what Wack just asked is that, well, if that's how you believe, do you believe that you kind of got a one over on him by making him feel comfortable that he could say something that could be incriminating?
Bricc Baby is more of a podcast than a gang member.
I'll feel bad.
That's a fact.
You say you feel bad? Why?
Look. Again, I don't believe that Bricc Baby was involved, which is why Bricc Baby was so comfortable. But if he is involved and he said that on my watch, I would feel bad, right? Because Bricc is somebody who I consider a friend. You feel me? Right? And like, I don't want for friends to be caught up in content.
Was he a friend when you was reporting on him?
What, sorry?
Oh, baby, you.
I can't hear what.
He's just a friend. Was he a friend when you was reporting on him, Flacco?
Flacco, he asked if Bricc Baby was your friend when you were reporting.
When you was reporting on him, Flacco.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, right? Look. I tell all my friends, bro. I like my audience more than I like all my friends, right? Like, right. Listen, bro. Like, there's not one friend I have that I would choose over my audience. You feel me? And that's just something where somebody gotta respect it. You feel me? So I don't feel like I incriminated him. You feel me? I feel like I reported on an honest story.
Yo, Academic, tell me I didn't bring you the crowd tonight.
Whack.
So Flacco, let me ask you this right quick, bro. You saying you don't believe that Bricc Baby had anything to do with it, right? So you telling all your fans and your audience that you make videos and push narratives about things that you don't even believe is true?
if you watch the video, I said in the video, I don't believe Quando Rondo and the fan theory is true. I think they're lying. So no, right? I stated the actual reason for the video in the video.
After you broke down all the facts.
Right.
I broke down the theories.
Y'all chill on my man Flacco, man. Hold on, man. Y'all going crazy on Flacco. Hold on, man. Now, hold on. Flacco trying to do some.
Check this out, Akademiks.
Yo, y'all know Flacco got to show back up to that no jumper building, right?
Nobody ever tells Floyd he's punching the bag too much. We got content.
Yo.
Oh,
Hey, you said something earlier. You was like, why? Like, Flacco, he was saying like, why would Bricc Baby say these things? But you did an interview with Lil Durk, and now he arrested, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said what he said on that video, right?
Yeah.
Same thing Bricc did. He said what he said.
I mean, I agree. Except here's the thing, right? Well, I mean, you're right. You're kind of right about that. Because
yeah, because he said, why would Bricc Baby say these things if it's not true? That means I think my homie didn't do it. But at the end of the day, Lil Durk said what he said, and now he's arrested. So, like, Bricc Baby, I wouldn't think that he any different
by the way,
people, right?
And by the way, when Dirk said that in front of me, and I didn't want to be too, like, federal, but I kind of was thinking, I was like, well, maybe we don't know about some shit, but like if it's what I'm thinking about, y'all got nothing to do with that. That's what I was thinking. I didn't say though, but I was thinking, yeah, ain't got nothing to do with that. But you know, okay. And I ain't gonna lie, if I was him, if I was him, I would probably put like this. If a nigga I don't like trips and falls on his face, I'm taking credit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm be like, yeah, man, I told bitch ass niggas don't fuck with me. I thought that's what Dirk was kind of alluding to. I had no idea that Dirk was. I mean, now in hindsight, that whole interview, I'm about to go watch it again. Because I remember, like, again, me and him sat down. He specifically said, ask everything. I know how you get down. I know what doing an interview with Act gonna mean. It's all good. Ask whatever. And by the way, a bunch of times when I felt like he was trying to say something, but like I either forgot, because I haven't done the Warren Chirac in dumb long, so I forgot certain either people or whatever, and he was like, nigga, you know, like he was basically saying like, bro, we don't gotta spell everything out because you know the story, and some of the stories I really forgot. So Dirk seemingly was trying to let people know some shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? So I don't know if we can blame it on Bricc. I don't know if we can blame now, granted.
But let me say this though, Ack. Let me say this on the channel. Like, I think Dirk is an innocent man. Free that innocent man.
I hope he's innocent because I really like his music. And I like
man, Dirk is innocent. This, right? Like, come on, bro.
Dirk's a great dude, great guy, great parent, you know, great friend. But I will say this: when them people wait, and when they come get you, especially when they're dealing with somebody like Dirk, who they know got long money and can fight them, they are not coming in to be embarrassed. They are not going to put their hands on you, knowing they got to take them off of you. And I hate to say it, this ain't a state situation like Thug where he can, you know, the DA just got a little overzealous and he picking them apart. They are putting life sentences in front of these people, and these people that already rolled over and then probably cross-referenced it with some more on the streets before they touch somebody like Lil Durk, because they know he got the means to fight. Just like Puff. They let Puff walk around 6-7 months. Nigga, they know he got the means to fight. So when they come grab you, those people, it's a good chance, my nigga, that they didn't already kind of covered all their tracks.
But hey, Wack, let me ask you and Act this question though. Like, what y'all, cause y'all know what went on a few days ago. Lil Durk had his birthday concert and he was pushing peace and all the things, you know what I'm saying, that came from that concert. Why y'all think they allowed him to do that before they hit with this? They've been knowing about this since June.
They gonna stay their course, bro. If somebody has it in there to get married, before they do, they arrested somebody. they're not gonna make a move prematurely. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we watched John Gotti and motherfucking Frank Lucas pass out goddamn turkeys, but that didn't mean they didn't pump motherfucking the city full of heroin. You understand what I'm saying? They don't care about none of that. All they care about is the situation at hand. If they date to arrest a motherfucker was October 24th, whatever you did in the meantime, between time, they ain't have a problem with it.
What's your thoughts on that, Academics?
I personally believe they waited. And me specifically, think about this. They had this indictment since June. It unsealed in October. I think that what that concert meant to the feds is that they were hoping that somebody crashed out there. They knew probably ahead of time he gonna invite people he don't get along with. Everybody know he gonna be in Chicago. They were hoping some bullshit happened in and around that time. When they seen what that concert was and seen how Dirk has been presenting himself, like this is time for change, and it was no need to hold out on dropping the indictment, because usually, here's my personal thought. Even though this is a state case, the Young Dolph and
not wrong anymore.
Yeah, the Young Dolph and Big Jook thing. I think that Big Jook died because they dangled him out there to get Gotti. They left him out there. They had the snitch 3 months after Dolph got killed. The guy who did the shooting, they had him 3 months.
You know they talked to him prior to his death, right? You know they talked to him, right?
Well, here's the thing. I think they left him out there because they say, you know what? Who do we want to get? We want to get Gotti, but we don't got Gotti yet. So leave him out there until he gives us Gotti, but he gets killed. I think with Dirk, they've been waiting for Dirk to do more shit. And I think this is why we also see why it's not a racketeering. They realize, oh, this motherfucker Dirk ain't giving us that much. All right, fuck it. After they see there was no crash out, you know, by the way, rest in peace to the young boy, the white kid who died going to the concert, but that had nothing to do with any feud going on in Chicago that we were covering, actually. Once they saw nothing happen with that, they said, let's pick this guy up. It's over. Let's pick it up. Which means, again, they probably knew about this. They probably knew that they were going to indict him from January. They were waiting on Dirk doing some dumb shit. But what has Dirk done? Show up online praying. You know, he went ghost for a while when he deleted everything and people were wondering where's the music coming at. He basically said, yo, I'm not on that beef shit. I think the feds knew that. And the reason why they picked them up at this time, the investigation wasn't going to go no further. Because he wasn't going to...
He was done doing anything.
Yeah, by the way,
associated for motherfuckers and all that.
If they felt like he was on the brink of planning another murder, or like he was going back and forth, somebody showed up to the mural or this in Vaughn and they think he about to get somebody killed, and that might happen in November, I think they wait for that. Because it's clear that, to me, there's a wiretap and there's a cooperant. There's a wiretap and a cooperant on this. So I think they were just waiting, sitting back and waiting, like, all right, at some point, this guy's going to give us not only overwhelming evidence on him, but maybe some of these other guys, because you know, Wack eloquently just spelled it out about Young Thug. Young Thug is giving the state the beats. But that's what happens when you got a lot of money and you have a degree of separation where nobody could put you to actually ordering the murder. You never fired a gun and you didn't have drugs in your hand. So with Dirk, they've been waiting for a lot more things and they realize it's over. You know what I mean? Dirk is trying to move a little bit different. So they said, and I think what we realize, the feds don't give a you change your life, right?
They don't give a
care.
That's a fact.
You know, because that's what I think a lot of us is thinking. No, he changed. He stopped. No, he's moving different. He's pushing peace. They were just saying, when you're now pushing peace, that means our investigation is done. It's now time for us to push justice.
Yeah.
Sad.
Fact. Yeah, like, because we're not gonna, we see you shut everything down. You're withdrawing from some of the people we know you was dealing with that wasn't right. So, okay, so it's time for us to go ahead on and bring the noise. And that's what they did. And unfortunately, it's some internal telling. I really think out of the 6 people in there, Dirk didn't do no telling, but out of the 6, at least 3 of them talking.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of people who are talking.
Dirk homie OTF twin, he made a post and actually posted one of the guys. He said this guy wore a wife.
Was it the
You see that Akademiks?
Yeah, no, I seen that. I think what we're not realizing, so there's people in and around that plot. I think there's going to be a superseding indictment. So first, here's what we should also realize. So there's an indictment on seal today. Dirk, I believe, is called co-conspirator 1. That's not his indictment. So they're going to have to supersede the indictment when he gets to California and they unseal the next indictment. I didn't think that they had already another indictment with Dirk, but they clearly did because they locked him up. So when they unsealed that indictment, by the way, it's how we got from the O Block 5 to the O Block 6. They had 5 people locked for O Block, then they did a superseding indictment. So whenever
they did easy.
Yeah, whenever Dirk gets to Cali, we're gonna see another indictment with his name in there. It's gonna say Dirk Banks. I think they're gonna name another person. I think there's cooperants. I think the shooter might be a cooperant, number one. But not only that, I think that other people ancillary to it that's not named in this indictment are going to be cooperants. Because here's a problem with the Dirk thing. He was making allegedly these orders, but he's telling people that have to, they work almost like in a bureaucratic structure. Like, you know, Wack a street nigga. If Wack was trying to get somebody whacked, he wouldn't call up his booking agent and say, yo, book my hitters to go do it. You know, like,
nah, that ain't even listen, bro. End of the day, that ain't my business.
So
not my business how you get to the lake, my nigga.
Yeah, so with that in mind, we get to realize there's gonna be a few people involved. And again, it's gonna be the civilians. I keep saying co-conspirator 3. They say that person's job is only to book flights, hotels, and transportation. When the feds run down on them and saying, you booked the flights for a murder back and forth 2 days, basically in 2 days, there's no way you didn't know about the murder. That person is probably an assistant. That person is probably like, you know,
that person's gonna tell who gave them instructions to book those flights.
They're gonna hand over the phone. Here's the phone.
Let me ask y'all this though. Let me ask y'all this.
One last thing. They quote Dirk saying to co-conspirator 3, hey, don't book nobody that is under no name that's associated with me. That means they got the phone. They got that phone. They again, if y'all ever see when the feds get like the report from like either the cell companies for text or calls, they said they got the picture of the nigga license. When you got the pictures that were sent, you got the phone. That's what that means. Which means they already did a subpoena or that person's already cooperating. But who wouldn't cooperate if you get your assistant to do it and the feds come scare them? Yo, take my phone. As long as you don't charge me. And that person right now ain't charged. Go ahead.
Hey, I was going to ask you though, like both of y'all, like far as, you know, with this whole scenario, you got Diddy, right? Diddy, no one stood by him. A few people did, you know what I'm saying? We heard about them, but pretty much nobody in the industry stood behind Diddy for the people who was behind Diddy this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like with Lil Durk's stimulus package. You know, we heard about the stimulus package. Lil Durk get on your song, he gonna go crazy. You think any rapper is gonna stand behind Lil Durk and free Lil Durk and put all them posts up?
What? Every rapper's gonna do it. You got to realize the Diddy thing, once you get into sexual assault and kids, like, people don't want to fuck with that. Again, you got to remember, if, you know, I remember talking to Youngboy, and Youngboy called me from jail. This is when everybody's blackballing Quando. And he said, I just want to know where you stand with this shit. I know you're not a street nigga, but, yo, Apple, he literally told me, he said, Apple blackballing Quando. He said, I talked to the people at Spotify, because you know Quando was signed to me. He said they say they can't put him on so and so. It was either Apple or Spotify that said we can't put him on so and so because the other guy don't fuck with him and he ain't gonna fuck with us. So basically he was saying that Dirk either told Spotify or Apple that, yo, if y'all fuck with that guy, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. So basically they were picking sides, right? So, and he's kind of like ranting a little bit to me, but he said, yo, here's the crazy thing about it. People are looking at that situation because they love that dude, Vaughn went and attacked somebody, had niggas that was trailing behind them guns. You don't know how it could have went. Quando's man hopped out and handled the situation. They said, if everybody in this game street niggas, why are we acting like that's not how shit go down? That's exactly his whole demeanor. He said, the game ain't acting like they're picking favorites, not standing on how the streets normally supposed to treat that. You supposed to treat that as, all right, it is what it is. You thought it was a fist fight, but you had niggas with guns with you, and a nigga popped out the side of the joint and whatever happened. So, if you ask me, you would think that people wouldn't, would be staying away from Dirk, but Dirk is a favorite. Like, let's be honest.
Running for the hills act.
Nobody's
going to speak. They're running for the hills.
Nah, hell nah. No, yo, let me tell you. No, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna support Dirk. Because in reality, and
who's gonna support Dirk? His associates?
Everybody gonna throw up on the gram tomorrow, free Dirk. Watch. Everybody.
No. You can do that, but ain't nobody.
No. Well, that's the support. Nobody's going against the feds for him. Come on, bro. Nobody will go against the feds for nobody.
Listen, it's not gonna happen. The only one you might see do it, I'm gonna keep it real, you ain't gonna like this. The only one you might see do it is Meek Mill. Meek Mill. That's because the governor is his friend. And he's okay.
Hey, well, I mean...
Hey, but let me ask you this right quick, Ed.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, okay, with the superseding indictment, right? Do you feel like in that superseding indictment, we possibly could see Dirk being charged with some of these acts of violence that he's been connected to, that niggas try to blame him for? Even the Atlanta case, do you think they might bring that back up?
So when Dirk gets to Cali and they unseal what they got against him, for whatever reason, I don't believe that this is the only thing. I think it's gonna get escalated to a racketeering. You got to remember, they only put murder for hire because that case is unsealed, and that's the top charge, the murder for hire, which is a conspiracy. But they're gonna unseal, I believe, a racketeering, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bring up the Atlanta case that was dropped with Vaughn. I wouldn't be surprised that they don't bring up other shootings, maybe even in Chicago. We all know FBG Cash passed away. Not saying Dirk had nothing to do with that. I wouldn't be surprised.
You don't know how much shit they didn't go though.
Yeah,
man, but Dirk already confessed though. Dirk said, bro, we left that boy under a tree.
Yo.
Wait up. What Flacco? What? Say that again.
Dirk, listen. So after FBG Cash was shot and killed and fell under a tree, Dirk rapped next to Duty Low and them. We left that boy under a tree.
Can you repeat that and say that in your Bricc baby voice, please?
Well, so I think it was Ghost that said that. To answer your question, that superseding indictment, I think is gonna look bad. The murder for hire already, I think it looks horrible because when I was reading the indictment, remember, we didn't even know that, I think we all believe now Dirk is co-conspirator 1 now that he's locked up. But when I read that, I said, whoever co-conspirator 2 is, he's the one who puts Dirk in a jail cell, because according to the indictment, it says Dirk said these things to him, which means you need him to snitch to corroborate that he got instructions, right? Hey, no, Dirk told me this, right? Because otherwise Dirk might have that degree of separation to say, hey, I deal with these guys for music. I talked to OTFDD, he signed to my label, but I don't tell these guys to do no murder. You're gonna need someone to say, he told me to go do that. He promised me $100,000 if I killed this guy. And when I seen that, I said, whoa, that puts Dirk pretty much in jail if he's cooperating.
When you was reading it, what did I tell you? I said, in about an hour or two, you're gonna know who co-conspirator number 1 is. Did I not tell you that?
No, you're definitely right. But here's the thing too. That next indictment is going to be crazy, because here's the thing. Already, I think this is a very serious charge. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna just pile on to Dirk. They're not just gonna only have him try to beat a murder for hire, because here's the thing. Who knows? Shit, maybe a witness could recant their statement or whatever the case is, even though it's pretty good evidence based on what they're saying. I think they're gonna come with so many other crimes that it's gonna look as if maybe, not saying Dirk is gonna have a plea deal possibility, but basically there ain't no way he's gonna get out of jail. Like, I think that's how they're gonna try to do it.
Dirk ain't doing no telling.
I
think.
Yo, and by the way, hold
there's
on.
gonna be other things told on by other people, and when they pick other people, those people gonna continue to tell, and it's just gonna be a domino effect.
And by the way,
a good majority of Chicago might be cleaned up in a minute.
And by the way, for everybody who's also thinking about this, like on the same train of thought as I'm thinking about this, keep in mind Dirk's name is not mentioned in this current indictment tonight, but they picked him up tonight. You know, people always try to flirt around with this shit when it comes to Diddy, why he ain't run. Well, based on the indictment they dropped tonight, when Dirk read that, even though his name wasn't mentioned, he knew he was gonna be next. That's why they probably locked him up tonight. Yo, after you see this indictment, it's no way that you continue to do anything but run. So let's just go get you tonight, because if we drop this indictment tonight and we don't drop an indictment with your name on it, which they are gonna drop whenever they get to whatever, you're gonna realize, because everybody reading the indictment know who they are. Like the guy who gave the drop knows he's 4. The guy who was booking the flights know he's 3. The guy who pulled the trigger, but that's not named, which I gotta imagine he's in jail somewhere, right? I think he's cooperating, but he's 2. And co-conspirator 1, the guy who was telling them, yo, I want these people dead. You know you're 1, right? So everybody know who they are. I think they cuffed Dirk tonight because they probably realized, yo, with this indictment out, this guy has to know that we're looking for him. He has to know he's next. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's true too. And it's crazy because like this was a real high priority for them to get at Quando Rondo, because hey, did you know OTL Diddy was out on bond for a body at the time this happened?
Did he? Really?
Yeah, Diddy was out on bond for a body that he beat. He actually beat it in 2023, but he was on bond for a body when this transpired.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Had no idea about it.
Hey, Ak, let me ask you this though. This is a fan question. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you heard that lyric of Dirk. He say, "Well, they asked me, well, I'm gonna be in 10 years. I'm gonna be in the feds." What you think about that, bro?
That's crazy.
I think that leads,
you know what lyric I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I think that leads to a spiritual conversation. I think over time, I won't say necessarily. Well, I do think the walls are closing in a little bit, but I think that's one of the reasons why Dirk started also getting a little bit spiritual, because I think he realized unless you are going to be on a mission to crash out and maybe die at the hand of somebody else's gun, you are going to be locked up. You know what I mean? Like it was no other chance. So I think this started leading to some of the spirituality for him. But we had Flacco who keeps saying, "Oh no, he took after Vaughn and Vaughn, whatever." It's clear that Dirk was doing his own dirt too. Like y'all want to make it like it's Vaughn that got him here, but Dirk is his own man as well.
So we got Kayvon Grant, which is Vonnie, DeAndre Wilson, which is Didi, Keith Jones, which is Flocka, David Lindsay, which is Brown Eyes, and Ash Houston, which is Boogie. All right, those are 5 they snatched, and then Dirk. So those are 6 they got so far.
Yeah. So and what's important to know is that Kayvon Grant Vonnie, some people say he was the road manager of King Von. By the way, remember he flew from Florida to LA or to San Diego or whatever in a private jet. He also had he also had a credit card that was an OTF card that he was spending. He's the one who got the guns in the hands of the 3 individuals that did the murder. Didi is the one who recruited Flocka, Lindsay, Boogie, and also co-conspirator number 2. So Didi did not pull the trigger. That's Dontrell Wilson, but he's the one who recruited the other people who had the trigger pulled. I'm telling you.
And Didi is his cousin. And Didi is his cousin, right?
I'm not too sure about that. That might be true.
Yeah, from what I know, I think Didi is his cousin.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
On another note, right?
What up?
The Abercrombie former CEO Mike Jeffries on sex trafficking, they grant him a $10 million bond, but denied Diddy a $50 million bond. Both of them in there for sex trafficking.
Well, that's some news. I actually didn't follow up on the bond. Hey, well, but that does make sense though. You want me to tell you why I think it makes sense? Remember Harvey Weinstein?
One's white, one's black.
We could also say that, but you know, I'll give it to remember Harvey Weinstein was also granted a bond. So here's the main problem that Diddy did wrong, right? And everybody knows this.
He called the witnesses 58 times.
If he never contacted the witnesses, I think he gets
been all right.
Everything that keeps happening, even when he went to the magistrate, then his district court judge, and he says, let's get a bond, here's all this money. And they said, thank you, you got all the money in the world, that's great. But how could that prevent us from us letting you out of this jail and you calling these witnesses? And they don't have an answer for that because we live in a modern technological world. You can't say this guy is not going to have a phone. You can't say, as long as there's going to be people around him, as long as he lives in a modern house, you can never say he will never see technology to be able to do that if he wants to. So that's kind of the crazy thing about it, which, you know, for anybody who is listening, I don't want to give like advice to potential criminals, but especially crimes like that, don't contact the victim. If you contact the victim, I don't care if you contact the victim saying, what up? You are now harassing the victim, okay? Once you know that you are under a criminal investigation and you contact someone who could be a victim, even if you're like, nah, ain't no way they told the cops that. Let me hit them up and see. Now you're seen as intimidating the witness, and if it's a situation where you get charged, you ain't getting nothing. It's kind of sad, man.
Listen, man, we all got things we need to correct. I'm telling all the youngsters, you hustle on the block to get off the block. You can't take the whole block with you. When you start your companies and businesses, make sure it's a name that's far away from your street gang, your street organization. Have partners that's sharing partners in your business so it all don't fall on you, all the decision making don't fall on you. And listen, bro, when you wash your hands and get them clean, don't stick them back in the mud. You understand what I'm saying? You know, do not do that, bro, because longevity equals success. And you don't want to get successful without any longevity. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to give it to you another way, because now somebody else got to go fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else got to go help raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? And they going to talk about you as long as you're on trial, and maybe about 9 months to a year after you're gone, that's it.
No,
it's over with.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
So y'all heard the content, man. This has got to be one of the stupidest get back that you could speak on, man. This is crazy. And the fact that Poetic Flocka exposed Lil Durk possibly for the get back at Quando Rondo and hitting his man Lil Pop is out of this world. Poetic Flocko caught it and was correct, but why did Bricc Baby come out his mouth and say what he said, that he was possibly given 100,000 by Lil Durk for the hit on another rolling 60, and then Quando dropped his flag because he said the gang wasn't there for him the way that he thought that they should have been there for him. Also, Quando said that the hitter reached over him and unalived his man's Lil Pop. But it looks like the hit was actually on him, and he lied to the police or the feds and told them that they reached over him when the hit was actually for him. So I don't know what's going on, man, but we get more information about this by the minute. So I would definitely upload the content and keep y'all informed. In the meanwhile, let me know what you guys think about this content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted when I drop fresh new content. And subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content that only the media team can provide. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all checking out Clubhouse TV, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.